So today we're doing another vlog because it is a very exciting day. Got an email from my mom letting me know that it is International Day of Radiology. Woo! So this is very fun because one, my mom works at a local VA in the radiology department. My father was a rad tech. Woo! And I just love radiology. Will admit I don't know that much about radiology. Yes, I know what x-rays are, CT scans, etc., those sorts of things, but I don't know how they work. I just know of them. So today, in the theme of and in celebration of International Day of Radiology, we're going to learn about specifically x-rays today. It's going to be so much fun. Okay, so in the email that I got from my mom today explaining International Day of Radiology, also you can go to www.internationaldayofradiology.com to learn more. So it says, it's a little long, but very important. The International Day of Radiology is an annual event held with the aim of building greater awareness of the value that radiology contributes to safe patient care and improving understanding of the vital role radiologists play in the healthcare continuum. Medical imaging is one of the most exciting and progressive disciplines in healthcare and a field of great activity in terms of technological and biological research. X-rays, CT, MRI scans, ultrasound, nuke med, and numerous other medical imaging technologies, as well as the eye-catching images associated with them, are known to many people, but the exact purpose and value of these services is not widely understood. I will keep going in a minute, but because my mom and my dad are connected to the radiology department at hospitals, we have x-rays. Well, I only have one, but it's pretty cool. I'll probably insert a picture where you can see it better because I don't really have a light box, but this is how we used to look at x-rays, using film. This is an x-ray. This one specifically is a foreign object in the rectum. It's actually a knife. Why we have this, I don't know, but it's pretty cool. And my hand is covering the patient info, even though I think this one is pretty old. I don't know, can I read the date on here? Doesn't have a date, and it technically doesn't have a name, but either way, I was covering it up. So I'll do a proper picture out a window so you can see a knife in the rectum. Don't ask why we have that. I also have some undeveloped film. Show you in a minute. Now this stuff is actually really cool because since we don't use film anymore, at least I don't think any hospitals and healthcare facilities with x-ray machines, I don't think they use film anymore. So this stuff, we have boxes of it. But it's actually fun because it's clear, makes fun noises, and you can use it for art projects. So you can use watercolors, acrylic paints, etc. Put that on here and then put a sheet of paper over it and use it for printing. You can, I think you can use dry erase markers on this and it'll come off pretty quick because I don't think this film is too porous, so it kind of works like plexiglass or a dry erase board, but it's fun. And they also will sometimes could use this in theater productions when they need to make the sound of thunder. Pretty cool. Anyway. Okay. It also says, we therefore chose November 8th, the day that Wilhelm Conrad Röntgen, R-O with the two dots above it, N-T-G-E-N, discovered the existence of x-rays in 1895 as a day of action and awareness. We hope to alert the world to the stunning medical, scientific, and even artistic possibilities of medical imaging, the essential role of the radiologists and radiologic technologists, rad techs, as a part of the healthcare team in countless medical scenarios, and the high education and professional standards required of all staff working in medical imaging. Fun story. When my sister and I were younger, during Rad Tech Week, I'll have to insert this after I talk with my mom because I can't remember what week of the year Rad Tech Week is. But they would have events where we as kids could go to both my mom and dad's place of work, and they would have fun kid stuff for us to do, like you can bring any object, toy, as long as it didn't have metal, and they would put it in the x-ray machine and do an x-ray of it. So we had Beanie Babies at that time, put those in there, and it was a lot of fun to see the film. And we would often get different images, x-ray images of like animals and some weird crazy stuff like in their yearly calendar, etc. And on Bring Your Daughter to Work Day, those sorts of days when my dad would bring us, since he was a rad tech, I got to see him take an x-ray and take the film and then take it to the dark room where they develop it. Really, really cool. If I would have committed to learning about radiology right after high school, I probably would have become a radiology technologist, but I clearly didn't go that way. I should have, but I didn't. Very cool field. I wish they still had actual film because it's a really fun process, but digital makes it so much easier and quicker. Anyway, emergency radiology has been chosen as the main theme of the day to highlight the essential role that radiologists and radiologic technologists play in the emergency room, increasing the quality of care and treatment of patients. The day is a joint initiative of the ESR, the RSNA, and the ACR. We'll have to look up and see what those actually mean. With the full cooperation and involvement of the International Society of Radiology, or ISR, as well as umbrella organizations on all continents, including the Asian Oceanian, Society of Radiology, or AOSR, the Collegio Interamericano. Either way, it's a lot of different radiology societies throughout the world, so they have some different names in their languages that I can't pronounce. On this important day for the radiology professionals and all healthcare professionals, I want to share with you the most recent major imaging discovery of 2017. The lymphatic drainage system of the brain. Published images are attached for your curiosity. I don't think this email that she forwarded actually has those, so I'll try and get those from her because I want to see those. Until now, the scientists and clinicians were not aware of its existence. Oh, that's cool. This discovery will most likely have a major impact on our understanding of intracranial and brain disease conditions, especially inflammatory and autoimmune conditions, leading to better understanding and hopefully new, more effective therapies. Happy International Day of Radiology 2017 to all of you. That is so much fun. So I didn't know that we actually had an International Day of Radiology. I thought there was just Rad Tech Week. So in lieu of International Day of Radiology, let's learn about x-rays. Because I don't know the technical side of x-rays, I just know that you can see bones in x-rays. So let's learn more. I'm going to go on Google and ask, how do x-rays work? And we'll see what happens. How do x-rays work? X-rays were found to be able to penetrate through materials of light atoms like flesh. The heavier atoms, like metal, absorb them. A beam of high energy electrons crashes into a metal target and x-rays are produced. Ooh. Interesting. A filter near the x-ray source blocks the low energy rays, so only the high energy rays pass through a patient toward a sheet of film. That. Along with the sheet of film, a second sheet of film prevents the scattered x-rays from fogging the picture. Calcium in bones is considered a type of metal. Interesting. And when photographic film is placed on the body, this allows the technician to take the picture and an x-ray is developed to solve or analyze the problem. So, a little bit about that. I remember when I went into my dad's place of work and saw him take an x-ray, they have I don't remember what it was made of, if it was like a metal sheet or whatever, but it had the film in it, and they would place that under the body part they were x-raying, and then they had the big machine that actually did it. So I remember that. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. If I find any good websites that have really cool x-ray images, I will put them in the description below, because there are some really cool x-ray images that are a lot of fun to look at, and especially looking at different body parts, different bones, and how they show up on the film. Very, very cool. So if I find any of those, I will link them in the description so you can look at those, and you can comment below if you have any experience with x-rays, either personally or professionally. If you enjoy learning about radiology, let me know what your connection to radiology is, if you like it, etc. So much fun. Let's have a discussion about it. You can subscribe to this channel if you want to learn more about medical coding specifically, like ICD-10-CM, ICD-10-PCS, CPT, and anatomy and physiology, and then every now and again these fun vlogs that pop up for anything that deals with the healthcare field or what's going on in my life that has to do with medical coding or healthcare. Subscribe so you can get notifications on all the videos I post, so you're always in the know. And like this video if you enjoyed learning about International Day of Radiology. Woo! I'll see y'all later. Bye!